in terms of starting a career and building a foundation, this place gives you all the tools that you could possibly ask for and more.
I was looking for a company that I belonged to. I wasn't trying to get a job. I was trying to find a place.
And I can truly say that we have more resources at our grasp than any organization that I've ever worked with. And all of the organizations that I have worked with have been Fortune 500 companies.
I remember when a Philip Morris recruiter came to NYU, and one of the things that the woman talked a lot about was how challenging and fun her job was. And I thought to myself, that's exactly the kind of job I'm looking for. And I can honestly say that I found that here.
I came from Procter & Gamble, I came from Leo Burnett after that, so when I was looking to make a job change to come to Philip Morris, I looked at a bunch of different brand management companies. And I think the interesting thing about Philip Morris is not only does it not have a lot of the negatives you might find, it also has a lot of positives that you would never have dreamed of. You come to Marlboro, it's the biggest brand in the world. Everything we do tries to convey that this is the biggest brand, that we do things that nobody else can do. So it's exciting. Everyone has some contact with this brand. And I think that's kind of the most exciting thing about it, is that you do something that's really out there in the marketplace. You're not pushing papers. And if the whole purpose of marketing is to create a brand image, well, I don't think anybody does it better than we do.
We've done programs like the Marlboro Adventure Team, you know, a multi-million-dollar program that had all sorts of different variations, all sorts of consumer applications.
It was the biggest promotion that any consumer products company has ever executed. The promotion sort of ranges the spectrum from actually a continuity offer, a catalog promotion actually, that allows consumers to save their proofs of purchase to get free stuff. Now, in terms of consumers participating, over 5 million consumers have participated in the Adventure Tube promotion. I think to date we've shipped over 30 million items to consumers. In effect, what we did with Adventure Team was we entered a new business. And that is probably the most exciting part about both the Adventure Team promotion and the Country Store promotion. And so, while I work in brand management, these programs have allowed me to actually be a general manager and get into establishing, setting up, and running a new business. So in that way, it's an unbelievable challenge for me, and it's been wonderful.
I was fortunate in inheriting the Virginia Slims ad campaign, which was developed in the late 60s. As brand manager, I am responsible for the equity of Virginia Slims. And I try to keep that equity constant while maintaining the freshness of the advertising.
And, it's all image. Image, image, image. We have to be the setters of the trend. We don't do exactly what the consumer tells us, but more what we think they're going to want. Beware is a fashion catalog that we launch every season.
Philip Morris has a commitment to many other programs. We actually have consumers that ask us, when is the Book of Days coming this year? The Book of Days is an appointment book that contains coupons, both Virginia Slims coupons and coupons with other tie-in partners.
You know, you might have to watch for bowling balls because Merritt Bowling is on my floor and they practice. Virginia Slims tennis rackets, tennis people. You never know who's going to show up. Billie Jean King, Chris Evert, Martina Navratilova. These people walk around this building, and it still amazes me that I work here.
The culture at Philip Morris is a lot of fun, very relaxed, yet intense, if that makes sense.
When I wake up every day, I'm really only limited by my imagination, what I can actually dream up.
I've gotten new responsibilities as soon, if not sooner, than I'm ready for it, which has kept me on my toes, which has kept me really loving what I do, because I'm never bored.
Nobody has brands the size that we do. Nobody has certainly the long-term image in the marketplace that we do. I think this is one of the most creative places I've ever been. And I also think there's a real attitude on the part of management, you know, to let people be creative and to let people do the most that they can do. So while you would have found any one of those things at a variety of other places, here kind of all comes together in one package, and I really have found it unusual.
Our management here always wants the biggest, the best idea, the undone.
And lots of times the company is willing to spend against it. That's a situation, and those are dynamics that you really don't find very frequently.
There's always room for individuality. There's always room for having fun. I mean, we joke around a lot during the day.
We're all aggressive, excited about what we're doing. I think there's a lot of fun. I think people work hard and play hard, and that's probably, the attitude that's most prevalent.
The mission at Philip Morris USA is relatively simple. It's to be the most successful consumer packaged goods company in the world. Simple in terms of words, more difficult in execution, because the key to the execution is people. It's to hire the right people and then to train and develop those people in such a way as they can contribute to their utmost. And that involves treating the individual as an individual, giving them the respect that they deserve and want and can flourish with, and recognizing their diversity. If you bring all of those things together in your people, you can be truly the most successful consumer packaged goods company in the world.